Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of Ask Elk. That's me, I'm Elk, and you have got questions. This episode is a follow-up from the last one where we told you what a digital TrueFlow grid was. A lot of times when I'm talking to people about the digital TrueFlow grid, the next question they ask me is, well, what can that do for me? And it can actually do quite a bit for you. There's three different places that I really see this being used. First one is at commissioning, and that's when we're starting up a new piece of equipment. We get to check the airflow on that equipment, we get to check the static pressure with it, because another thing that this does is the app that's connected to the phone that connects to the TrueFlow grid, it works with the Energy Conservatory manometers as well, also walks us through taking static pressure on that system. So now we can take an airflow test, a static pressure test, and we can create a record that that system was set up and how it was operating when it started. As a technician, troubleshooting problems, it's really great because I can say, yes, this airflow is low, which works a lot better than just talking to a customer and saying, I think your airflow is low. Now I can say, yes, I have measured your airflow. It is definitely too low, or sometimes too high. And one of the best places that I see the digital TrueFlow grid being applied is actually prior to a sale. It's when we're designing a replacement system. If a customer calls up and says, hey, I need some new equipment in my house, one of the hardest things that we have is to say the ductwork that is existing will work with the new equipment. Or if it won't, what needs to be modified to make it work with the new equipment? With the digital TrueFlow grid, a technician or a salesperson can very easily go into a house, take a few tests, not spend a whole lot of time, create a report, and there's also features in the app now that do forecasting and tell us what size equipment will realistically fit on that existing duct system. Now that is a huge game changer because it allows us to say to the customer, hey, if we do this new equipment, I really need to do some duct modifications. Or maybe we need to change the load in your house so that the new equipment will work with the existing ductwork. Anyways, hope that really helps you out. This has been Ask Elk. I'm Elk, and if you've got a question for me, drop it in the comments, throw up a hashtag, Ask Elk, and we'll get it answered for you. See you on the next one.